Okay, this is the final pond update. See, I got my fence in, my pump house is looking good. The bog really did good this year. Today is, oh, there's a hummingbird. Today is the August 19th, 2017. Hydrangea, believe it or not, is still blooming pretty nice looking, isn't it? But I got it all done, the pond, and what I wanted to do, this was the summer of all summers. I never really got this much done before. So here is the walkway going up. See, and it goes around. Let's look at the pond a minute. That's that water hyacinth, and it bloomed once or twice this year, but that was about all. I don't think I'm going to buy that again. It's about 7 something in the morning, Friday morning. And this is that Prince Tut grass. That's a nice breed. I don't know, the guy didn't tell me what it was. Although I do know Creeping Jenny's in there. It's all nice and wood chipped in, and weed barrier down first. And then my stoneway, Jack stoneway. Rocks. Yeah, so I kind of did this all this year. Put all this in. I like the stones. And they've come from all over. Which is kind of cool. Kind of sun, I'm fighting the sun now. Yeah, it turned out okay this year. Butterfly bush. I wonder if I should have cut the blooms off after they've done their thing. Let's see if we can see any fish this morning. It would be kind of cool. I seen one, but they just hide. So, oh, look at that. There's a couple. Those are new this spring. I just got them, and they were little guys. Now they're getting big. And I bought all different kinds from 3 different places. Ooh, that was a big one. But I've been feeding them like 4 times a day. This guy on the internet said if you want, show koi, you got to feed them like 4 times a day. Now, I did buy some little red comets. That was a different kind of koi. That was a new breed they just did. And I did some goldfish. So, but not, actually I bought 10 of them, but I think the other guys ate most of them. Because they're not around anymore. See, it's filling out just nice, isn't it? It's got good sound. It's right through that black tube from the bog. I bought a lily this year, but the little thing can't do anything. I don't think it's going to winter either, because it's too too crowded. The water lettuce has just gone bananas. It's just really growing really so much. And then inside to this, I want to take this, see, there's more, all my rock in the front. Kind of good I'm documenting this. So, I didn't hook that up. That's supposed to be a little waterfall, but I didn't hook it up this year. I never got to show anybody this, but stay there. So the pump in the big house, wasp. The pump in the big pond comes into the skippy, and the skippy's right here. That's a big drum around my fence that I made, and it goes through that, and then it pushes down the middle. That pipe goes straight down the bottom with an elbow. It's got a T and then an elbow. Goes off each side to about the edge of the barrel down there, and it creates like a swirling action. But I'm going to take it apart here pretty soon and show you my material that I got in there. Anyway, so it goes down through that, through the center of all of that, and then it washes around the side, and then it comes up through my material, and most of all the fish waste and everything. He's just looking at me, isn't he? Most of my, and it comes up through, all the material, and so most of the waste is caught. I say most of it, but I don't really know for sure. And then it comes out through a tube. It's all gravity fed, and then it comes out there. But look at how clear that water is. That's incredible. And then I got another little pump back in there with filters, and it's a bottom. And all it does is just, it catches a little bit of waste too, and also algae that forms in the pond. So actually the water has been really clear. I mean, I've really got it. This is the first year I've ever had such clear water and haven't fought the algae. I'm sure the plant materials had something to do with it. Yeah, it's really clear. And I guess if I have to, I got a live straw. I can. Oh, they're feeding over here. Look at this. No, they're not. They were feeding over there. These guys have a ferocious appetite. They put food everywhere because they're so persnickety. So they go into the lilies looking for the food. and they'll even move the lilies in order to get the food off the top of them. I mean, these guys are incredible. Now that's probably a male. I asked this girl, Tofu Kitty, I says, how do you know a male from a female? She says, usually the female is the biggest one, and then the males are smaller. I says, oh really? So that was something to learn. Zinnias are doing good. But we're coming to an end of this year. The beans aren't doing so good. Look at the grasses. My purple spike grass is doing really good. Tomatoes are done. And them tomatoes are done. Strawberries still look pretty good. Yeah, so yep, that's it. We got her done. I enjoy it though. I enjoy listening to the birds, The hummingbirds when they come over to the feeder. Yep, that's it. Alright, I like it, huh? Yeah. Oh, and this is, look at this vine. Oh, that's an old stump. Me and John took that down after the storm took it out one year. I think 2003 or something. Maybe 2005, but that trumpeter vine's really growing. Look at how it's going over the... And the bachelor buttons and Sweet William really didn't do much this year. But that's okay. The weeds did excellent. Sunflowers, they're all bending over, so they're heading out. And that means they're about done. So I should be getting those little yellow finches in here to get to seed, which will be cool to watch them. Because they flutter when they fly. They don't fly straight like you know, the regular birds. They actually, you know, go up and down and they flutter, and their wings make a noise like a... So it's kind of cool. Yep. All right. Anyway, back to the pond, huh? Okay. Well, that's it. Oh, cardinals are everywhere this year, too. Alright. I enjoyed it. See you guys. Jack's Pond. And Bog. Jack's Bog and Pond.